Welcome to Neurogamer Boy. We're gonna save some of our bot friends. Let's do it.
Hope you're ready for more adventure.
Away we go.
Welcome back to the Wheel of Invention. As our current champion, it's your turn to spin the wheel. Just click the on button.
Alright, let's do it to it. Okay, on button we go. Hollywood Squares, here we come. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. There we go.
Anytime, anywhere, I'm Monty Monitor.
Alright.
This is Hollywood Squares. Today, we're on a 911 rescue mission to save none other than Roastbot, the robot fireman. Your first clue is an ice cube. The ice cube will show you what your mission is all about. Ever wonder why an ice cube cracks when you put it in your drink? It's because the air inside it starts expanding. Ice cubes are small blocks of ice. Ice was the world's first form of what?
What do you think we think it was ice cream, refrigeration, burn treatment, ice cream, refrigeration, burn treatment, ice cream, refrigeration, or burn treatment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you think it is? Do you think it's one of those? Which one? You got to choose and choose wisely. I'm going to say with you refrigeration.
Before electric refrigerators were invented, people chilled things with large blocks of ice. Thousands of years ago, they used snow. Which of the following needs refrigeration to stay fresh?
Bananas, milk, honey. Bananas, milk, honey, or bananas, milk, and honey. Which ones do you think? Because we normally read them 3 times so you kind of get an idea. It's up to you. It's your decision right now. Excellent job. I'm with you. What needs to stay refrigerated is not bananas, because those could stay out. Honey doesn't go bad. They found it in the tombs of the pharaohs. Milk will go bad if you don't.
Of course. If you refrigerate milk, it lasts longer. Before milk gets to the store, it's sterilized to make it safer to drink. What's killed in the process of sterilization?
Do you think it's vitamins, germs, or emboss? Is it germs, vitamins, base? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Or is it germs, vitamins, and this one here? Which one do you think? Your decision. You choose wisely now, okay? We know this one most definitely isn't it because we don't really know kind of what that is. Vitamins, it keeps the vitamins in. The one thing it's trying to kill is something bad. And we all know what that bad thing is. Do you know which one that is? Right, it's germs.
That's
Good
right.
job.
Bacteria and viruses are tiny creatures called germs. Germs are the subject of this mission.
Bummer. We have to go back in time to when germs were discovered. We better wash our hands once we get back.
Your second clue is a milk bottle. It will tell you who discovered germs. Not so long ago, milkmen delivered bottles of milk to people's homes. Today, most milk is bought in stores. Milk bottles have largely been replaced by cartons. What still comes in glass bottles?
Is it beer, medicine, or gasoline? Is it beer, medicine, or gasoline? One more time. Is it beer, medicine, or gasoline? We know that gasoline is, they pump it into the car and then it's burned, so that doesn't come in glass. Medicine, still, that might. We hold that idea. Beer comes in like cans, so as you can see in stores, it comes in cans. So medicine still comes in glass sometimes, like you can have a glass medicine thing. So I'm with you on that. If you picked medicine, great. Oh,
So, medicine usually comes in plastic containers, which don't easily break.
oh,
Try
it's
again.
so it's beer.
Good.
Huh?
Beer and wine still come in glass bottles.
Interesting.
Some traditions are less easy to break than glass.
Hmm. Interesting.
Which process puts alcohol into beer?
Is it fermentation, sterilization, respiration? Is it, excuse me, fertilization, sterilization, and respiration? One more second. Pardon me there. Pardon me. Is it fermentation, sterilization, or respiration? One. It's up to you to decide which one of these do you think makes alcohol from, or just makes beer. Respiration's what people do to breathe. Sterilization's what they do to, kill stuff, not allow it to ferment. And so fermentation's the only one that allows for beer to happen.
Good going. Fermentation happens when yeast turns sugar into alcohol. Which scientist discovered fermentation?
Was it Mary Curie, Louis Pasteur, Albert Einstein, Madame Curie, Louis Pasteur, or Albert Einstein? One more time, okay? Is it Madame Curie, Louis Pasteur, or Albert Einstein? You have to choose, okay? Let's walk through this. Madame Curie actually did like the radioactive stuff, and Pasteur did the pasturing of for like milk and killing germs and stuff. Albert Einstein also, he's good for like electricity and some of the other stuff. So I'd probably say out of the best of the two, we probably know she's not it, Madame Curie. Albert Einstein did I think the light bulb and stuff like that. And I'm gonna go Pasteur.
Yes, sirree! Louis Pasteur found out how yeast turns sugar into alcohol. He also proved that germs caused diseases. Before Pasteur, people didn't know for sure what caused disease.
Imagine devoting your life to exploring a world that's invisible to the naked eye. Keep going. I want to find out more about this Louis Pasteur character.
This is getting interesting, isn't it? This is getting
Your
fun.
third clue is a menu. The menu will help you find out where in the world germs were discovered. A menu is a list of dishes available to eat at a restaurant. Many menus start off with a list of appetizers, followed by main courses, then dessert. I'm getting hungry just talking about it. Where would you find a menu?
Would you find it in a cavern, a cocoon, or a cafe? We're gonna try it two. We're gonna read these through two more times, okay? A cavern, cocoon, a cafe. A cavern, a cocoon, and cafe. It's your turn to choose right now, so decide, okay? Great job. Let's work through it. A cavern is a place that is like a mountain, dark area. It's like a cave. I doubt that they would have a menu there, so that's off. Cocoons where like moths and stuff they go into to change form from a caterpillar to like a butterfly or a silkworm into a moth and all that. A cafe is where you order sodas, drinks, sandwiches, and food, and they would have a menu for that to be put on, so cafe's it.
Of course! A cafe is a small restaurant that serves a limited menu. Cafes get their name from a word that means what?
Does it mean tea, coffee, or counter? Tea, coffee, counter. One more time, okay? Tea, coffee, counter. All right, you choose now and then we'll work through it. Okay, great. Okay, cafe, you kind of have to look at the C and you got to say, huh, what starts with C? It's kind of one of those things. T doesn't. So we know that T doesn't start with C. So you kind of got to work with what you have when it sounds very similar to. T's out. A counter is something that you either pay when you go up there and you pay for your food at the counter or you get food from the counter. So that's off. So cafes are from the root word that means coffee. And that's a very interesting, it's actually French. Café is how they pronounce it. We call it coffee. It's actually café. So you can say it kind of French like and sound really smart. Come on. You gotta be patient. Sometimes my computer sometimes glitches a little bit. I appreciate your patience on waiting while it loads up.
That answer was
Perfect.
good to the last drop. Cafes used to be coffee houses. That's how they got their name. Where in the world do they say cafe instead of coffee?
Is it Austria, England, or France? Two more times. Okay, I'm going to read it and you pay attention. Austria, England, France. Austria, England, or France. You have to choose right now, my friends, and work through it. What we just talked about cafe and what I told you. And I know for sure you can solve this one. So choose now. Perfect. Us in Austria, I don't know what the word for a coffee place is, but I don't think it's cafe. England, we say probably like a deli or a cafeteria or something like that. English has a different like cafe, and the French, they are the ones that did the cafe. So we know from elimination, Austria has gone, or Australia. I apologize, Australia, not Austria, Australia. England is gone, and where? France is the only pick that we have. And so,
That's right.
congratulations.
The French word for coffee is café. It was in France where Pasteur discovered germs.
Merci, Monsieur Monitor. We've got one clue to go. Hang in there, you're doing great.
One more, my friends, and we've got this thing
Your fourth
solved.
clue is a worm. The worm will tell you when in history your mission takes place. 200 years ago, doctors used worms to cure the sick. They'd put blood-sucking leeches on your skin and wait for them to drink the bad blood. Which animal can eat 20 worms in a single day?
An anteater, a hummingbird, a rabbit. An anteater, a hummingbird, a rabbit. One more, okay? An anteater, a hummingbird, a rabbit. You decide now and we'll work through it, okay? Great job. And if you solved it, wonderful work. Now let's work through it. A rabbit eats basically vegetables and foliage and stuff like that. They don't. Sorry, I'm sorry, a robin, not a rabbit. I'm sorry, a robin. It's an anteater, hummingbird, a robin. So just do robin 3 times, okay? An anteater eats ants, and a hummingbird does what? It does nectar. So The anteaters don't eat worms, and hummingbirds suck nectar from like plants and hummingbird feeders. Because some of you probably have a hummingbird feeder. A robin, the one that is out in your yard, usually that walks around, stops for a second, turns its head, and then pecks the ground. That's the robin that they're talking about. And a robin is a bird that eats worms, so that's the only one that happens. It's a robin.
You're flying now. Robins are small birds famous for cementing their nests with mud. Which legendary figure named Robin stole from the rich and gave to the poor?
Was it Christopher Robin, Robin Hood, or Robin Williams? Christopher Robin Hood, Robin Williams. One more time, okay? Christopher Robin, Robin Hood, Robert Williams. What do you think? You have to decide who in the old time stories was the one that robbed from the rich and gave to the poor, that has the name Robin. His first name that is Robin. Great job. Okay. Christopher Robin goes to Winnie the Pooh, and he's a young kid, so excuse me. He doesn't have that. Robin Williams is an actor, so he's never been in in the woods and stealing from the rich. He does really cool acting and fun movies and stuff like this. So Christopher Robin, Winnie the Pooh, Robin Williams, great actor. And the only one that isn't talked about, Robin of the Hood.
Go, kid, go! Stories of the virtuous Robin Hood are the stuff of legends. Robin Hood and his gang of thieves reportedly lived in England in Sherwood Forest. Robin Hood lived during the Middle Ages. Which of the following years was not in the Middle Ages?
Was 500 in the Middle Ages, 1460, or 1865? 500 AD, 1460 AD, or 1865? One more time. 500 AD, 1460 AD, 1865 AD. Which one was not in the Middle Ages? Choose now, okay? Great job. If you chose, great work. Now let's walk through it. This one's in the Middle Ages. It starts from 500 AD all the way to 1500. That's when the Middle Age ends, is the 1500s and beyond. So 500's in there, exactly right. 1460 is at the very tail end of the Middle Ages, but it's still in the Middle Ages, 500 to 1500 AD. And 1865 is actually way past by 564 years. So, or no, sorry, my other way around. 464 years, is past the Middle Ages. So that's we know for sure this one's it.
Correct, Amundo. The Middle Ages lasted from about 400 to 1500. Long after the Middle Ages in 1865, Pasteur discovered that germs caused disease.
That wraps it up. Our mission to rescue Roastbot, the robot fireman, and protect Louis Pasteur's discovery.
So the
Once
Roastbot.
successful, the history of milk will go sour.
So Roastbot is the one robot we're saving. What's this quest about? Our mission? Germs. Who? Louis Pasteur. When? 1865. Where? France. One more time. This quest, our mission's about germs. Who? Louis Pasteur. When? 1865. And where? France. Great job. Let's go save Roastbot. Let's go do it. Roastbot, here we come. We're saving you, bro.
Ready for another ride? Click on me then. Hold on.
Hold on, Roastbot. Here we
Wash your
come.
hands after this trip. We're going to France over 100 years ago, and Louis Pasteur is about to discover germs.
We gotta find out.
Voila! Louis Pasteur is about to figure out a way to sterilize milk. But, who's that peeking in the window? It's Roastbot! Oh no! Roastbot is heating up the cow! It's not sterilized milk! Hit the recall button!
Alright, let's hit the recall button.
What a relief! Especially for the cat. Pasteur invented pasteurization. You heat the milk to kill the germs. Now back to the future.
Alright.
Whoa, that was some landing. Press the back button on the utility belt to leave the time machine. We need to put this robot to rest.
Alright, back we go.
Back at the robot roost, and we've added another robot to the collection.
Only 5 more, my
I
friends.
can't believe you're still bothering me. Well, here are more questions. Not that you'll be able to make any sense of them.
Okay.
Okay, pick up the quiz disc and click on the inventory. That's the only way to see what more is in store for us.
Okay, we're going to stop right here. I wanted to thank y'all for logging on to NeuroGamerBoy, watching this, not swiping away, and staying and learning and improving and getting better. We only have 5 more guys to save, and then we've won. So you gotta continue watching, okay? And if you want to see what happened, go to the other missions, and you can see how we saved all these other robots. Okay, so always remember to like and to subscribe and comment down below, and remember to use the mind the Lord's giving you to keep pushing forward, getting better, improving, and learning. And come back again to NeuroGamerBoy, because NeuroGamerBoy loves you guys. And so keep pushing forward, and I'll see you on the next episode. Okay, my friends, be blessed. Bye bye.